Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and I am continuing with the reviewing of the unboxing of the Box of Magic, Day 11, and all the goodies that we have gone through so far. Move this out of the way, and I have a few plates that are from the Box of Magic because the item today is a polish and it is charmed. And I've noticed in the process of my technical difficulties that as I was trying to work on getting things to be able to do my next video, I was kind of getting irritated because the stickers, and this is no disrespect or anything to Maniology, I understand. You're putting a sticky on a piece of paper with a gloss on a piece of glass, and I don't know what has changed with their stickers, but there are many of them that that arrive and stick and everything is great. But I've noticed in the last couple of years that the stickers are starting to come off way easier. It's like ones I just get and the sticker's kind of half barely there. So I thought I would do this on the side, and I did this to a bunch of them, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this just as an update. We're still working with that. So this is charmed, long intro, sorry. B486, it is a purpley pink, and I have some test swatchy nails done, and we're going to just play with the color. This was one I used to kind of do an effect. I was going to do something that is a technique that I've seen. It's not new, to be honest. It was around a really long time ago, and I used to do it, just not as elaborately. But it became out of fashion, like most things. And it is like you have, there are shoes, in case many of you don't know. There are some really expensive shoes, and their trademark is the underside of the shoe, the part you walk on, and the arch section of these really high stiletto type shoes has a red bottom, and that's their kind of trademark. So the idea of this was to use hold please where I find the colors to show you. I know I have it in here somewhere. There it is. I was going to use Clockworks because I asked on a previous video if anyone had preferences for shades for me to use, and this is the one that came back with the answer. And I love Clockworks compared to Doom, which is what this one is. This one was from a box, so I want to say in August or September, I forget which, somewhere in that timeline. This one is from the Halloween, I believe, previously, the monthly box, something to that effect. They're both beautiful colors. So I did, I know I'm swaying completely right field from, or left field from the point of the video of the polish, but hey, it's the technique. So I did this one first in this stamping, and I used this symbol, and then I went back and did, so I did it, the stamping on this one first. Then I went back and did the stamping again with the same symbol over it in Doom. And so you kind of get a very interesting dimension of what you can see. And I liked it so much I didn't want to cover it up. So that's the long story of that. And then on one of these, oh, I think it's this one. I did it on again, the same technique. I did it on the underneath side of that one. So, not really sure which plate I want to do first. You know, I kind of had other ideas that I wanted to do several days ago when I was trying to do this, and it wasn't working, and a lot of things weren't working, and I was just kind of, you got to step away from things, as I've said before. When stuff is not kind of going the way you want it to go, or the way you need it to go, step back, take a breath, start over. Yes, Maniology, please, another card holder. I like mine a lot. I want more. I need more. But I had different ideas and things I wanted to do. Oops. I forget with the new angle. Can't be where I was because you can't see from where I used to be able to do things. So this is, the color shade is Charmed, and these are the other colors we got in the box as well. Oops, I forgot it. They've been sitting long enough that I didn't come back and do. Yeah, I have that problem. I forget to apply a coat to make everything stick. So these are the 3 shades we got in the box. So there's that example of Smoke Show, Trickster, and Charmed over Smoke Show and Trickster. And then oh, we try the other ones doing the same, similar. Come on. There, it came off. Just so you can see how the shades work over each other, because the whole point of getting polish that come as a set is to see how you can utilize them as a set and other options. So and using Smoke Show and Trickster. I got a bit much on the more of the Smoke Show than I did of the Trickster. Well, I don't want to get it on and I can't get it off. I don't want to get it on the edges all that much, so I'm going to do it this way. Where is my extra? So we're gonna go here. Oh, and I just said I did it, and then, you know, I go back and do the same thing. Okay. You get so excited into doing what you're doing and you totally forget what you need to do. Okay, so where is my... And because we painted over a color, we don't want to transfer, so there's a little bit, not a whole lot, but enough that it would have eventually. So we are clean there. Still too tacky. So, while we wait for paint to dry. Oh, let's do the others. And while we're doing the others, tell me what in the chat, in the comments, tell me what you are currently watching. What shows have you perplexed? There's one, and I want to say it was on the Peacock Network or the app, and I know that they have a certain version of that you can, I think you can get some of that for free. Others you have to have a subscription. And if it's the right network, I'm going off of memory on this, but oh, it was one of those true crime ones that's never been solved. Kind of an interesting show. I'll have to go think of it in a minute. As soon as I get done painting this, I'll pull up my little notes. Because it was one of those ones that was a several-parter episode, and they never figured out what exactly happened to this guy. And I want to say the name of it was something like Who Killed and the guy's name. And essentially, he was happily married, and I think they were talking about or planning, I'm not exactly positive, that they wanted to start a family, but they hadn't been married long enough for them to get to that point. Because I don't think they had any kids. And for whatever reason, he had a bunch of friends. There was one or two particularly that he had from college. So he knew them a long time. The wife knew them. Everybody was happy. And he goes over to a friend's house because of where him and his wife lived, and they had bought a house or something to that effect or whatever. I'm not telling this very well. Usually I tell stories a lot better. But essentially it's been about a year since I've seen it, so that's why it's kind of fuzzy. But it was just one of those ones that I always wanted to kind of, and I'm trying to look it up. Ah, yes. Okay. So the show, the title of the episode or the series, however you want to look at it, it's one of those crime drama thingy, documentary thingies, but his name is Robert Wone, and W-O-N-E, and he had gone to stay at a friend's because he was at work late one night and needed to be back at work early the next morning, and for whatever reason he shows up. They have him clocked out at work, leaving work thereabouts around 10. He gets to his friend's house somewhere before 11, and sometime by 2 or 3 in the morning, Robert's dead, and the 3 roommates of this house don't know what happened enough, and there's a whole lot of suspicion in everything that happened. It was just absolutely bizarre. I'm not a huge fan of the true crime stuff. This is just one of the ones that caught our attention, and I watched just trying to see if they've never figured out the killer. It's just, if you can catch it, it's bizarro, in that how things played out. And like I said, I usually like shows that have answers, so I'm just curious. Tell me about the things that you guys watch. I'm gonna start asking questions when I'm doing these types of videos. So let's try this puppy again with the back to why we're here. the Smoke Show and Trickster over Charmed. We originally did Charmed over Smoke Show and Trickster. So, as you can see, Charmed will stamp over, come on, there we go. Charm will stamped over Smoke Show or Trickster and be seen. Charmed, as the base, Trickster will show, but Smoke Show doesn't so much. So, that's kind of how that works. And we'll stick those off to the side. Do a little bit more stamping because I kind of wanted to see how it would work on other colors. And I just kind of pulled out a few, nothing specific or... And like I said, I'm just kind of winging it. Pulling them out of the freezer and throwing something in and seeing what sticks. I like this one. Ooh. I think this one was Celestial. Yeah. This is Celestial B239. And Charmed is kind of cute over that. So I'm sure it would work the other way. Oh, even better. Those two colors work fantastic together. Well, it didn't work all that way over Smoke Show, so I don't have anything else planned on that. Oh, I can do it on these ones. You know what? Let's do the bats. It was just a jumping away. Oh, guess what? We forgot to paint. Okay. I'm sorry for the silence. I'm plotting in my head 3 steps forward of what I'm going to do next. And it's that chewing bubblegum and walking and talking at the same time. Sometimes you can chew the bubblegum and walk. It's the talking that you get flubbered up in. Okay, it's not going to come off, so hopefully we... Yeah, and it's not even in the area. I don't know why we were worried about it. Woo! And depending on when you see this, there is a big sale going on just before Halloween. This is the end of October, and Maniology is offering a sale and discount thingy. And you can use theirs for 20% off, or you can use mine for 10%. So at this point, you're going to want to use theirs, because it's a better deal. But hey, when the sale's off and you want to go pick up things for next year, or continue to get the Box of Magic, because this is still available, by the way, as is the Box of Joy. We'll be doing that next. So here is my really long video for Charmed B486. I was just going to pull off the ones I used, but you know what? It's just easier to do that. So here are all of our examples. And these plates that I've used, I have previous videos on. They were also in the Box of Magic. So, recapping the different colors and shades and options. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please be kind. Do not let those who are a part of the Misery Loves Company club or cult or affliction or misunderstandingness, because they're always recruiting. Don't let them recruit you, and Lord knows they are gonna try. They're just upset and unhappy and don't know how to get out of their upset and unhappy, so they just keep ruminating in the upset and happy. And I knew people, I was related to people, well, am, but still. I understand it's how easy it is to go down that, but I work really hard at not allowing to go there. I know when certain things kind of get to a certain point, you kind of go, oh hey, we're covered in paint. See? We always end up with something somewhere. I noticed that when things start to go a certain way, you kind of go, whoops, stop, start over, go take a nap, go change direction, watch something different, listen to something different, find something happy. Let me know what you're watching. Please be kind. Let me know other ideas of things, of what you would like to see after this is over with. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.